What is up? Welcome to a different stream than what you're probably used to on this channel. We're streaming some Assetto Corsa today. I've been busy getting myself on LFM, Low Fuel Motorsport. If you're within the sim racing community, you'll know it to be one of the more popular leagues, one of the more rewarding leagues, the better you get. There are some very juicy prize pools for some of the for certain splits and certain events. And yeah, we're just basically going to try and work our way up. Obviously, a little bit different. Got the camera over here today, got you guys over here rather than on top of my monitor. And that's just so you can sort of maybe have a better view of the wheel, I guess. I think it might be a bit more engaging. If not, then, well, correct me. I'll obviously need the feedback. Lighting isn't great, isn't what I would prefer for it to be. However, there's not really much I can do about that right now. So, c'est la vie. Let me just make sure that we're all good to go. And then we can start. I know there's a few pro races going on right now. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So, yeah, I know there are a few pro races going on right now. The good thing is there's a constant stream of events. So if you miss one, I think the longest you have to wait is maybe 45 minutes, less than an hour anyway. And if it does get to a point where there's quite a lengthy wait between races and events, then either we'll do some practice or we can see what World Sim Series, I think it's called. World Sim Series? What's it called? I think I might have it over here. World Sim Series, yes, WSS, which is a different league, also competitive, and also has races that are pretty frequent. Now, I think my microphone might be a little too loud. Let's lower that a little bit. So yeah, as it stands right now, let's see what we have. So we've got in 7 minutes a Watkin Glens race. We just missed out on the M2 Cup in the Nürburgring, which I would have liked to do. I'm struggling a little bit with the M2 and definitely need some practice. However, I've never driven on Watkins Glen. I've actually never, ever driven on that circuit. So I would need time to look at a guide, look at a track guide to at least give me a clue. And then once I get into it, I can sort of work my way into getting comfortable with the track. I've done it with Barcelona, drove it for the first time last week, and Zandvoort, which I drove a few weeks ago. What else did we do? I feel like there's another track that I've done recently, Kyalami, which I did at the end of last year. That's a track I've never driven on. I've driven it on Forza, which I guess, okay, fair enough. Maybe I have some experience in it. But that's all. I drove it on Forza 7, on Forza Motorsport for the first time ever. So that was in October, September. So that's a fairly new track for me. Donington Park as well. Yeah, basically, this just gave me the opportunity to just drive a lot of new tracks that I otherwise would never have driven. And it's been great. It's been good learning the tracks. You know what? I've already spotted what I want to do low key. So let me just kind of like, yeah, we're going to try the Clio Cup, which I actually haven't done before. It's on a track I've never driven before. So maybe not. Maybe not. We could just risk a Watkins Glen run and just kind of go on from there. Over on the WSS side of things, let's have a look at what's going on over there. Actually, to be fair, I can just do that through Content Manager, can't I? Thing is, I know Watkins Glen is a popular track. I mean, I do also have a rating to try and keep up, even within World Sim Series. There's an event. Huh. There was a multi-class race I signed up for and completely forgot. To be fair, it's just started, but it's alright. We'll forget about it. They got a new time travel. Okay. It looks like it's going to have to be the Watkins Glen run. A track I've actually never driven. So, what I might do is sign up to it. And we might honestly just take it easy. We'll just take it easy. How long are we looking at? I assume it'd be a 20-minute race. Yeah, 25-minute race. Cool. So 25 minutes, and then we can swap over to something I'm a little more comfortable with. I think that would be the smart choice. So let's just sort this out real quick. It's always about cookies, isn't it? All right. Just set that up there so I can have my track available. And well, we'll see how long that will last with all the vibrations that will be coming from my wheel. But yeah, let's have a look at a track guide real quick and just sort of get accustomed to what's going on here. ACC Watkins Glen track guide, and just have like an idea how to be fast. I don't need to know how to be fast. I just need a track guide. Well, I guess it is a track guide. Fair enough. And then after that, we can look at setups. I'm going to need a setup.
Mode using the aggressive default setup.
There you go.
There were a few minor changes, i.e.
turn that down just a little bit.
2-to-1 and the tire pressures increasing a little
Right.
bit to accommodate the coolish temperatures that were sitting just below 20 degrees, by the way, for both track and ambient. So we have a nice and fast circuit to play with. You can definitely go quicker with some setup work and, of course, better driving.
I got my somewhat racing gloves.
Much achievable with this
Not really,
setup.
but we might
So
do.
without further ado, let's get going. On the approach to turn 1, you want to be all the way over to the left. Hit the brakes hard just before you pass the 200 board, shifting down to third. This corner has excellent camber, so you really need to utilise that, getting the car rotated quickly and early with a sharp turn-in. Priority here is a good exit, so fully focus.
Alright,
So
sorry, I
without
wasn't
further
even paying
ado,
attention.
let's get going.
Alright, let's go. Let's see what we got in
On the
store.
approach to turn 1, you want to be all the way over to the left. Hit the brakes hard just before you pass the 200 board, shifting down to third. This corner has excellent camber, so you really need to utilise that, getting the car rotated quickly and early with a sharp turn-in. Priority here is a good exit, so fully focus on that over being the last of the late breakers. On this particular lap, I did just miss my apex. Ideally, you want to put your car fully over the flat section of the yellow and red curbing on the inside, but not the raised section. This mistake cost me around about 1/10 of a second. Get the power down fully as you hit the apex and let the car run out nice and wide, way wider than you might actually expect. The track limits here are incredibly lenient, so as long as your right hand side tyres are still touching the curb at all, you are legal. It's then a flat out run up the hill through the S's. Nothing challenging here, just a case of straight lining it as much as you can. Try to flow
Oh
through
no,
long
I've driven
corners
Watkins.
with
I've driven
hitting
here
the
before in
curb, but with no need
Forza.
to actually use them. This flat out section highlights exactly
You know what? I didn't
why
have
the
a
exit
long
turn
stint on
left is so
Forza,
crucial.
but it done a lot for me.
Stick to the left as you approach the inner loop,
More than I
also known as
thought.
bus stop, like pretty much every other chicane. I use the Marshal's hut on the left as a braking reference, but on a longer race run,
Okay,
you
it's
might
not
want
as
to
bad
be
as
a
I
little
thought
bit more
then.
cautious through here. The chicane is all about rhythm and timing. You actually want to turn in fairly early to try and keep the car balanced, avoiding unwanted oversteer. On this lap, I shifted straight down to 4th before hitting the first curb, but on other laps, to keep the car a little bit more stable, I would stay in 5th for the first part, then grab 4th as I turned left. Use lots of curb on the inside right before again hauling the car over to the left hand side curb for the second part. If you get this right and the car is balanced, you should easily be able to get back on the power and drive the car straight over the next two curbs as well. But the important thing here is to use the pedals to balance the car, not just the steering. In order to achieve this balance, I use a tiny touch of throttle, as you can see, between the first and second curbs, which settles everything and allows me to attack curbs 3 and 4 at full chat. Ideally, you do want to be a little further to the left on the third curb in order to straight line the exit, which sets you up nicely for the outer loop. This is probably where the largest chunk of time was lost on this particular lap, around about 2/10, all because of a little impatience on my end. That's a key word to bear in mind throughout a lap at Watkins Glen. Patience is super important, and never more so than through outer loop. Try and hold the lock on at a consistent level to keep the car balanced and alleviate understeer, using throttle modulation to rotate the car at the perfect point, around about midway through the corner. Aim to hit the inside curb, and the earlier you can get on the power, the better. Let the car run out wider than you might think. The camber really does help hold the car in place and keeps you within track limits as you shoot towards the exit. You can use all of the curb and a little bit more here, so don't waste it. Basically, you can really attack this exit more than you might think at first. Haul the car straight back over to the right for the downhill left-hander named Shoot, another stunning corner but highly frustrating when you get it wrong. It's hard to spot a braking reference here, but there is a drain cover on your right if you're able to see it, ideally braking just before you pass it. Start turning as you brake, using the trail braking technique to bring the car in close to the curb. Unsure what trail braking is? Make sure you check out our trail braking guide to learn all about it. Hug
Nice
the curb
plug.
and be patient, much like the previous corner. When you reach the halfway mark and the car is gripping up, nail the throttle and open out your steering, letting the car run all the way out to the curb on the outside. On this lap I did have a tiny bit of a feather on the throttle as I exited the corner. Ideally you want to keep it fully planted, so it's just a matter of patience. Shoot back to the left as you head towards the toe of the boot. If you're wondering why this full layout is known as the boot, by the way, just look at the track map with the corner names and you'll probably work it out. Here you want to brake and start turning around about the 100 metre board. It's later than you think at first, as the uphill braking zone really helps slow the car down nicely. Make sure you get tucked in and hug the curb, using the camber of the corner to hold the car on line. I like to use second gear here just to get that extra rotation at the midway point in the corner. Then, as early as possible, get back on the throttle. Just watch out for oversteer if you are using a lower gear. The safer option in the Merc might be staying in third, especially in a race run, but you will lose a tenth of a second or so in the process. Let the car run all the way out and use the extra tarmac runoff area. The next one, called Heel, is really tricky and highly frustrating. The corner tightens at the apex, and I find that if you focus fully on your exit, you don't really gain anything as you lose the time or more on entry. With a good setup and some great driving, you can find the perfect compromise, but I found it best to attack the entry, braking halfway between the 100 and 200 boards. If you can get the car rotated, aim to get the car as close to the curb as possible at the apex. The corner opens out more than you think, so get back on throttle early and let the car run out wide on exit. You can use
Let's
all
get
of
some
the
crew
curb
chief
here and a
open as
little bit
well.
more. Just make sure that your right hand wheels remain on that curb. Again, you can either use second or third here, but I found that second was a little too unstable and resulted in both a slow apex speed and oversteer on throttle. Third was a safer and ultimately faster option. Pull straight back to the right for the short dash uphill towards T9. I don't understand why it's not called ankle, but yeah well. Here you want to brake and start turning just as you pass the last advertising board, and yes, I know boards are terrible things to use as reference points as they can be moved or destroyed, but there's not a huge amount else to go off here. Once you get up to speed, you will naturally have an idea of
It's
the
quite a
right
long
spot to
track,
brake.
isn't it?
I turn in slightly late, aiming to shift down to second and get the car rotated about 1/3 of the way through the corner. If successful, you will be right on the inside curb and you can squeeze back on the throttle. It's very easy here, however, to oversteer on corner exit, especially with low traction control, so I find short shifting to third works well to maintain momentum and grip. A bit of seesawing may be required though. These last two corners are epic, but they can make or break your lap. Speaking of brakes, I stay off them for the left at turn 10. I just lift a little approaching the 100 board and turn the car towards the apex, holding fourth. Get close to the curb and nail the throttle early, opening up your steering and using all of the exit curb. Don't fully straighten up, keep the car moving back over to the left in order to prepare for turn 11. Here, I touch the brakes and downshift to third, just after the tyre wall ends and the Armco starts on the left hand side. Take a nice and early turn in, use the camber of the corner, and as usual, get back on full throttle as early as possible, opening out your steering and using all of the road right up to the wall. I took a bit too much curb here, which did delay me getting back on the power. Try to get close, but don't mount it quite as early or as much as I did. Momentum is absolutely key, and if you've nailed it, that green number should be growing and growing on your relative timer as you power towards the line to end your lap at Watkins Glen. Now that we've had the analysis, I'm going to play you the lap at full speed so you can see how it all flows together.
Alright, a lot to take in. A lot to take in. But I think I've got the basics down and I can work out the rest. We'll figure it out as we go along. You really got to have faith that car's going to hold on through that little twist. This bit's going to be tricky to nail, I feel. I mean, it depends on the setup, but the 296 seems to just handle everything you throw at it. It's gonna take a lot of faith for sure. And a lot of trial and error. That 20 past. I think the race has long started. Well, I know qualifying might have begun. I'm in split 4. Jesus Christ, can it get much worse than that? Alright, let's copy that. Alright, you know what? We got this. One thing I am going to need is a setup. So let's load up some ACC. And yeah, let's get our setup sorted out. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have within qualifying, but I never knew the code name for Assetto Corsa Competizione was AC2. That's very interesting, very, very interesting. But anywho, let's get into the server first and foremost with my split 4 self. Jesus, I still can't believe it. I mean, it could be worse. I'm seeing 5, 7, 6. You know what? It could have been worse. Let's bring the monitor a little closer. Damn, it's a night race. I had no idea this was a night race. But that's all cool. Now let's sort ourselves out for a nice little setup here. There's one channel that I really like that always sorts me out with setups. Alright, so let's sort out our qualifying setup, which is going to be... So we've got 25.3 PSI on the front left, we've got 0.1 toe, 4 camber, and 13 degrees or 13.8 degrees caster. 26.1 on the front right, 0.1 on the toe, -4, and 13.8 all the way basically. 24.5 on the rear left. 0.12 is going to stay as it is, and a 3.5 on the camber, and 25.2, 0.12, and 3.5. So this is going to be just our qualifying setup. 6, 2, 1, of course, and 0, 0. And let's say 15 liters. That should be all right. What have we got for mechanical grip? We've got 8 minutes. It's not time to do much. I think I'm just going to have to hang around the back for this one and just get accustomed to the track. I did it with the Paul Ricard race a couple of weeks back, and it worked out pretty well. Managed to elevate my safety rating. Being at the back means you're not tangled up with anybody, so there's no risk of any incidents occurring. And for our dampers, yeah, I'll be surprised if we manage to actually get a lap. I'm not sure what the average time around here is, so it could be a possibility. But as it stands, I have no idea at the moment. This is more of a risky setup. There is a safe setup option available. I mean, go big or go home, right? Bring that all the way down, or almost all the way down. Right, so that's gonna be our 296 Watkins Glen Quali. And now for our race setup, just to have that ready. .3, 0.1, 3.9. For some reason, I doubt that's going to make a big difference. 26.1, 0.1, 3.9. Once again, doubt that's going to make a big difference. 25.4. This goes up by quite a bit. There's a big difference there. I would assume this would be similar to our qualifying. Raise the ABS level up by a bit. We'll leave this as it is for now. I'll do that. Through an anti-roll bar, 100%, 58, 14. Yep. That goes down by a bit. Everything stays pretty much how it is. We've got 5 minutes to go. 7465.
Okay, mate.
6465. 6465. 7465. And for aero, 64, 12, 3 on the brake ducts, millimeter higher. Again, I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make, but we'll follow it faithfully. Right, so let's load up the qualifying setup. Yeah, that's all good. All right then. 4 minutes left. Honestly, it's amazing, you know. This is my first time driving on this track, and it's at night. What we're really gonna do is very simply Take it easy. Just take it easy. Try and basically survive. We'll try and survive. So yeah, this might not be the most action-packed race ever. This is literally my first time. I hope I'm still in view of the camera. Yeah, perfect. Alrighty. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Let's see what we can do. This monitor arm has been my saving grace. Alright, hopefully audio is still fine. Alright. Watkins Glens for the first time ever. Let's see what you've got for me. I'm going to try and remember everything from the little guide, the track guides. We'll see how much I remember.
There's traffic on the exit, keep it tight. Alright mate, we've got 2 minutes to get a decent lap in. Brakes are cold, be careful.
Jesus Christ, the volume is super loud. Got someone coming up behind me. I'm just gonna stay out the way for now. I'm in a horrible spot, but I can't move. It's too late to move. Right. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to hang around the back because I'm just trying to remember the braking points. Of which I don't remember many. Right, that was one where you just lift off. I remember that much. Yeah, this first race is going to be practice for me, honestly. It's just going to be a warm-up. Went in way too hot. Went in way too hot.
Yellow flag, green flag in sector 1.
Right.
That's barely a scratch, just ignore it. Green flag.
It's gonna take one race, one solid race. That gets me every single time. Right, I'm gonna have to move out of his way.
Flag sector 1.
We're going to call it there for qualifying. Let's hopefully start at the... I'd rather start at the very, very back than anywhere near the back. Let's make sure... Alright. I think that should be alright. I didn't mean to make my crew chief that quiet. That should be alright. Alright then. It's just going to be a matter of being locked in. I need to be locked in.
That's
Got
the
my
end
handy
of the
fan
session.
with me
P23.
for when it gets hot. You know what? I miss Silverstone.
25
Bring back
minutes.
Silverstone.
23rd place.
I've done well in Silverstone. I won a race in Monza. Guy allow me. I actually did pretty well. I think I got top 5, if I'm not mistaken,
The
in that
track
race.
temp is 23. The air temp is
What,
23
Glenn?
Celsius.
No chance. Zandvoort, I've just got the hang of. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. 25-minute race. Do we even know what the average fuel per lap is? 3.2. I'm going to round that up to 4. I didn't see what the times were for... Hold on a second. Timetable. I didn't see what time people put in. Let's see. Qualifying 140. So let's run up to 2 laps. Let's run up to 2 minutes. So 2 minutes, 25 minutes per race. So we're looking at 13 minutes, just under 13 minutes. 13 laps, potentially. Let's call it 15 laps. And 4 times 15, 15, 30, 45, 60. So I'm definitely going to overfill the car. It's just a matter of being... I'd rather be safe than sorry. Maybe it'd have been a better choice to do this first. And then come here and sort out our fuel. 60. Yeah. Alright. 50 seconds left to race start. Don't expect fireworks. Don't expect any fireworks. We're taking this one real easy, real slow. And we're just familiarizing ourselves. Thank God I'm actually fully last. We're just going to be familiarizing ourselves with the track.
30 seconds.
This is my first race, my first sim race on this track. So yeah, we're just getting our feet wet. Well, not even our feet, we're dipping our toes in at most. I'm going to take it real easy. I'm going to be locked in, so I might not be talking too much. Yeah. Let's see what we have in store.
Follow car number 19.
We've got a rolling start as well. Alright, then let's go. I need to get my braking. I need to get my markers in check. Once I've got that, I think I'll be okay. For the most part. I'm just looking to keep my safety rating up. Well, I don't think I'm going to gain any yellow this race.
Nail it.
And I don't mind. I really don't mind. We're taking this easy. It's an easy race. Alright, then we've already got a pause flying everywhere.
Yellow flag. Still clear. Green flag. Well done, mate. Good start.
What's up here? You're
Stay
to
sharp.
start.
Yellow flag is active.
Green flag, you're clear. Got a tiny bit of bodywork damage there, just ignore it.
Almost hold it together. Well, I didn't hold it together actually. I'm not really fond of the fact that someone can hit you from the back and you'll lose safety rating for it. Let this guy go fast. I just want to give him a bit of space. I'm not interested in racing heights. I'm interested in racing safe. Gaining some experience, some track experience. If somebody wants to go past, they can go past, man. The fella behind me has an opportunity. I will let him through. I did not mean to double shift down twice. I don't know how I want to say it in 14. We're getting there though. One thing I like is that I tend to learn a track rather quickly. Maybe not to perfection, but I will learn it, you know, enough to race on it. That by the end of a 25-minute race, I'll be a different person to the person I was at the beginning of this one.
Yellow flag. We think that Kettler has gone off. Kettler behind is pitting now. Clear, incident clear.
Maybe I should have got down to third then.
There's 20 minutes to go.
But at least remember there's 2 turns that are quite tough. I need to take a bit more care on. That was a turn where I should have broken? Can I say broken? Let me just take the break. Let me just struggle with one thing at a time rather than struggle both with this track and English. So you brake with the
gap behind is now 1.0.
You brake between the 200 and 100 marker. Alright, I know the layout. Now I need to sort out my markers, my brake markers.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
But judging by how quickly the car behind me were, I'm braking a little bit early. I don't remember when I should brake. At the 100 marker? I think it was the 100 marker. And I got to brake hard as well, because even when I braked between the 200 and 100, it didn't go too well, did it? Maybe I just let go of the brakes too early. Almost lost it. So this is the first of the tricky curves.
Ahead is now 3.2.
in the second of them. I mean, we're half a second up than our previous. And I know it went pretty wrong here before. Nice. We're alive. Maybe we didn't take it well, but we're alive at the end of it. Oh, you really got the hug. You really have to hug the apex there. You really have to actually hug it and let the camber of the track
Sector 2 is clear. It looks like Castro has binned it.
Let the camber of the corner drive the car for you.
Cars exiting the pits right now. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I cannot believe I'm sitting in a position where, you know, cars are showing blue flag because I'm behind them. What? On this track at night? I feel like that turn will only be enjoyable as long as you have the tyres for it.
There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead.
Yellow flag.
Second gear is so risky, so risky.
Green flag, sector 2.
Look at the train that's behind me. Woo. Oh, you really have to brake, don't you? That's a lot of cars I'm gonna have to let through at some point, man. Jesus.
Okay, mate. Just cut the track.
You know what? Go fast.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, it's getting closer. The gap is now 0.8. No, don't panic. We'll get it back.
I have a fella flashing me as if I've got blue flags. It's only with the blue flags, mate. I think the fella in front of me. But I'm not going to force a move now. Because he seems to be a faster driver than I am.
No chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
I'm not the one you should be flashing me. I am not obliged to move. I will move of my own accord.
Let's see how wide you can make
I
this
don't
thing.
understand that. Felt this the rear just like sliding out there. I mean, if the guy behind me gets close enough, I will let him pass, but he just won't get close enough. And he's got a cheek to flash me. Go on, mate. It's the audacity to flash me to barely catch up.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, no way. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
Okay, I don't want a guy that's like in, you You know what, mate? You can have that. You can have that. The way he just glided across my screen in my mirror, yeah, I want no trouble. Bro, I know it. I'm taking one corner,
The guy in
and I
front
just
is
get right
Smith.
when he did teleports right inside me. Right, focus again. I'm sort of starting to learn the braking points. It's just a matter now of perfecting them. But it's a process for sure. I really don't like the way he's glitching across my screen.
Halfway home, plenty of fuel. The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
I've got to remember, a lot of those track guides that I watched were recorded pre a lot of DLC, a lot of car DLCs. And if you compare the cars that were originally in the game with the DLC cars, these cars are a lot better. The DLC cars are a lot better than what came originally with the game. And so you find that you can easily brake later, throttle down earlier, compared to a lot of these track guides. I remember to go down a gear there. The thing is, and I don't think it will show up on stream, but a lot of those curves almost have two parts to them. There's the initial part, where you slow down to take them, and then you find that halfway in, you need to sort of slow down again, and then turn a little more. I'm finding that's a little pattern. You know what, I'll be honest, the track fields are a lot shorter than what the track guides made it out to be. If I can get into a position where I can at least just hold my place, not necessarily go for an overtake or, you know, work my way forward, but if I can just hold a certain position, I'll be chuffed. I'll be a very, very happy man. I'll be a very happy man. A little bit of time to breathe. Honestly, once you get the hang of it, it becomes very enjoyable. Very, very enjoyable. Starting to have fun now. Can't work out with the braking spec. That's one corner I struggle with. Couple times all day there. A lot of it as well is knowing where to put the power down. It really feels like all these corners, honestly, feel like the one hairpin and Silverstone. Just before the long straight. top 10, right?
Position 12. You should be a little bit behind when he comes out. The yellow flag in sector 2. Green flag sector 2. Pink 4's binned it.
Yes, better race on my yellow wire.
Gap to Smith ahead is increasing. It's now 3.3 seconds.
Yes, better raise up my yellow.
The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds.
Ow, my God. Please don't hit the wall.
Yellow flag, we've been warned about track limits. Incident clear, green flag.
I think we got away with that one there. I think we really got away with that one there. Luckily I got overtaken by someone that's a lap behind, so I only lost 1 place. Oh. I ain't gonna like that. Okay, I probably should be braking closer to the 200 then to the 100. We can brake just after the advertising corner. Thing is, if that not the advertising corner, I really wouldn't know what to use the car for. Alright, we've got a back marker behind us again, so even if we lose this position, I'm not too fast. Our actual... We know we've got a bunch of back markers behind us. I think I need to turn in a little later. That's my problem. I'm turning in a little too early, I feel like. But that won't be a problem for long, hopefully. Now that I know. And now that I'm confident enough to do this race again and to do a lot more of these races on this track, yeah, won't be a problem for much longer at all. Right, so let's try this again. That's it. It was a simple case of shifting down too much. I'm getting better at putting the power down there. We're getting there, slowly but surely.
Okay, mate, you've got half your fuel left.
Second gear's helping a lot out there. I noticed that whenever I go down there, someone's close behind me. I pull away from them at the end of that.
Focus, keep it smooth. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. The gap ahead is now 5.2
Going
seconds.
a little too fast, I think. Oh, the camber there is so beautiful. Oh, it's beautiful there. Just pulls the car along so gently and nice.
Well done, mate. That's the fastest lap.
It's all turning in a little too early. Luckily didn't get a warning for that.
Track limits, keep it between the lines.
Yeah, big improvements here. Big improvement. Hopefully I won't be in split 4 next time. Stay control. When you nail that, when you get it just right, coming out of a corner or coming out of a curve like that, it's very rewarding. And like you know when you get it right and you know when you get it wrong, even if you get it wrong by a tenth of a second, you feel it. Like your brain just amplifies it so much. Oh. That's unfortunate. I need to not be afraid of turning the wheel a little bit more. Getting these angles. Might let him pass at some point. Oh. Right. I have more of an idea. I got a better idea now. Yes, I do turn in sooner, later. I'm gonna make him work for it. He's gonna have to work for it. Put the grass there and lead on set with the car.
There's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Woo. Jesus Christ. I nabbed the grass just a little bit and it was just enough to send the car in an uncontrollable spin. My God, I'm so glad that wasn't worse. Yeah, look how much slower third is coming out of there. Second is definitely way forward. Woo! Boy, wow. I'm really struggling to rotate the car there. One more lap to go. Could be.
10th position.
To be fair, that section there is very forgiving. I can't imagine this is a great track for tires. There's so much going on. There's lots of curving. There are a few nice straights, but it's a constant barrage of curve after curve after curve.
Okay, you need the result of my lap now. Give it one again.
So it's brake, release, brake, throw. I know I'm in fourth, but I'd stick it out. How have I almost lost it in third when I didn't lose it in second all those times? That was interesting. Maybe I'd over-rotate the car there. One of the brakes way too late though. Wait, how many cars are left? You know what?
One more lap to go.
Oh, that stinks, man. That stinks. I need to turn it later. Brake where I'm braking, I think. I think my braking point is fine. I need to better my turning point. There's no way I'm top 10. There's been so much chaos that as a plan to just stick, you know, to the back of the pack, I've somehow ended up in the top 10. If I were works look a lot nicer. That turn really feels like it lasts forever.
Seventh position. Okay, that's the finish. Well done, mate.
You know what? You know what? That went so much better than expected. Wow. Wow. How do I think I finished 6th? I think it was 9th. We got 9th. Yes, it was split 4, but this is a track I have never raced on ACC, and I did it at night. But yeah, it was definitely that chaotic start that saved my behind. Like, it's not even a question. It's not even a question. It was definitely that start. Let's get some background music, shall we? I wish Spotify does do well. It does. They try. I just wish there was a quicker way of getting what I wanted to find, right? If there was a way to just see my full playlist. Anyway, I'm not too fast. I hope that's okay. Okay, so we've got another one in 7 minutes, which I'm tempted to jump on, and then we could, if time permits, hopefully, we can make this one here. I really do want to do that one. We also have a Mazda Cup race at Hockenheim. Now, yeah. So that race started at what? What time is it now? 8 o'clock. When did that whole shebang start? $7:16. Can you see previous races? Yeah, recent sessions. Will it start from the most recent? 6:16. Okay, so if it just starts at 16 past every time, then it would have started at 7:16. So 50 minutes. And then no, the M2 race starts in 50 minutes. So I'm going to, but it starts in 6 minutes though. So it's possible that perhaps we may just miss qualifying, which I wouldn't be too fussed about. 12 minutes of qualifying. So technically, instead of 9, it's going to start 12 past 9. And this race is in 6 minutes. So it's going to start in 13 past, 13, 3 past. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. And you know what? Look, if we join late, it is what it is. I'm not too fussed. This track and car combo is one that I need to practice. So again, I'm not looking to break any records, just looking to get the rating up a bit. So our safety rating is back up, bringing us to D3 from E1 last race. So plan worked. It's not showing me my. It's not showing my stuff in detail though. So we'll see what the damage is with ELO. I don't think there will be any damage though. I don't think there will be any damage because I definitely was not projected to finish 9th. There's no way. There's no way they projected me to finish 9th. I rarely get top 10. So I will take that. The only thing is, I wonder if now the expectation will be higher. So that even if I do, I mean, what would have been well for me before? If, let's say, in a race that's not chaotic, right? Where everyone takes it easy in the beginning, there's no crazy crashes, no one spinning off the track, there ain't any yellows. In the field of about 20 cars, I'd say I would have felt proud finishing in the top 10. But now that I've done that a few times per chance, not necessarily trying to, I feel like it might be a thing where the ELO expectation will be a lot higher. And even if I do well by my own sort of standards, because the expectation is higher, I won't get many ELO points from it. Okay, well, we've got 6 minutes, so technically just after 1/4 past. I wouldn't mind just getting some practice in, really. In those same conditions. So we'll... Yeah. Alright, let's put the music on pause. Hope Spotify doesn't take up any resources. I know it is a little bit hungry. But my PC should be okay. I wouldn't mind some Fortnite at some point. Now, that hasn't been streamed since 2017, 2016. If you go back to one of my earliest videos, because I've got like 1 or 2 that are like a decade old. And then there's one that is, look, my last practice session was of the M2 on the Nürburgring. I'm trying. I think I've missed. Where's our friend Watkins? Interesting. I thought it was a British track. I have not. Okay, I never noticed it was an American track. That's new. Let's get our. I do like the classic furry yellow in with the red. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so Fortnite. I haven't streamed that in. What are we in 2024? 6 or 7 years. Easy. Let me use my race setup. We won't be here for too long. It's about 30 liters. Okay.
The track temp is
So I know it's
22.
not night.
The air temp is 22 Celsius.
But let's get some practice in anyway.
It takes it is clear. We need to get some heat into these brakes.
I really need to find the best course of action through that
Low
section.
pressure, stay away from curbs.
Track temperatures are increasing. Air temperature is now 27. The track temp is now 28 Celsius.
Maybe I should show you guys what I'm doing, right? That would be great. Better having no viewers. Let's get some heat up into these tires. I really need to figure out the tire like that. I want to be on the curve for as little time as possible to be completely honest. It's very rough. Tires really having a day off, huh? Refusing to warm up. I know my pressures are rather low, but right, the server should be open. Well, almost. So what's this one? A late apex? I'm not sure. Kind of seems like it.
They'll delete this lap. Track limits.
There's so much potential in this track. So much potential. Am I just not slowing down enough? Am I slowing down too early? Let's try it, because I've got my braking pro right now. I'm going to push it a bit more. See what comes out of that. I'm going to do one more lap. Well, actually, I just want to test my theory really before we get to qualifying for our next race.
Your tyres are cold. Watch out.
Yeah, I think that's a big reason why I can't
Alright, mate. You need to watch these track
why I
limits.
can't get this car rotated. And I need to be doing a little bit more of that as well and just use up the whole track. That little piece of tarmac there is so important.
Your brake temperatures look good.
I think, yeah, I should turn in later there. But probably not as late as I'm turning. I need to be making use of that bit there as well more. Definitely still up. 4 seconds in game, but okay, I think I'll break a little bit later then. Let's get into the server. Right, so I think, yeah, I'll break a little bit later.
Yellow flag, stay sharp.
All right. By the way, for my previous race, I gained 16 ELO. Amazing. We are in split 3 this time, so an improvement seemingly. And let's qualify for the first time. Let's actually go for it. Alrighty then. Huh. Hold on a second. Alright, now we've got daytime races. So... Right. They just wanted me to have my first experience with a bank, right? That's not a problem. I'm not sure how I feel about the urban one that's coming up. Really haven't had a good time on that track with that car. Love the track, love the car.
The pit exit is clear, push now. We've got 10 minutes to settle lap.
It's the only car really that I've been using for the Nordschleifer race.
Sector 2 is now yellow. Green flag in sector 2.
So it's almost like I've got a little thing for that car. But yeah, those two together, I mean,
Air and track temps are increasing. Air temperature is now 32. Track temperature is now 39 Celsius.
you're going into the unseen at times.
Still coming.
You have to be so patient. Really patient. I should really be using the curb to help me rotate the car. Yes, the early turning there is so important. So important. In the race it would though. If somebody takes advantage of that and pushes you out a little wider, yeah, wrong day.
Yellow flag, sector 3. Green flag in sector 3. That's a new fastest lap for Droid, 1:45.89. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Yellow flag in sector 1. Sector 1 is green.
That wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad.
Lovely 8.
That wasn't great. That wasn't great at all. Waiting for that. That's better. Well, unfortunately, that time because like earlier, doesn't matter too far.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Okay, mate. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Brake temperatures are fine, mate. Yellow flag, sector 1. You've got half your fuel left. Left rear's hot. Sector 1 is green.
That was nice. It's too hard.
Detected.
Oh my god.
To the left of the car.
Right. Let's get back to the garage. So. Not much to say, really. Not much to say, really. It's going okay. It's going okay. Could be better, of course, but it's going okay.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes left.
You will be blown away. Warning Museum of Glass. I see what they did there.
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag. Brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them. The guy ahead's lap time is 146.77. Yellow flag. Green flag.
Third gear is just not working coming out.
Blue flag.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
We can see Lynette has crashed. Green flag in sector 2.
Yellow flag on Roger.
Exit speed is so important.
The 18. Tyre temps are good. Incident in Sector
Could've been
1.
better.
Sector 1 is
Could
yellow.
have been better.
Sector 1 is clear. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. Sector 3 is now clear. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace. Yellow flag in Sector 1. It looks like Todd has stepped in.
How am I losing time? I thought that was pretty nice.
Sector 1 is now green. 5 minutes.
It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Wait, 7/10 as well, man. Sucks.
Brake temperatures look good.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Incident in Sector 2. Sector 2 is yellow.
Basic mistakes, basic errors.
We think that Greenie has spun off. Sector 2 is now green. Five minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. Left rear tyre looks a little hot.
There's a slow curve ahead.
Not the greatest lap by any means. I wonder if I'm holding the brakes for a little too long there. Just realized the time. Hopefully I can piggyback off this guy. Or not.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Landing validated.
Yellow flag.
Looking like 18th. I'm missing my bottle of water. I have to get that at some point. Well, it's gone for now. Man, I'm almost 3 seconds. Well, you know what? Let's call it 2 seconds because if not for that mistake, if not for that mistake, I would have been 13th or 14th. It'd have been super close. That lap where I was 7/10 up. Wait, 700? 700s? No, sorry. Yeah, 700s. Tens. Yes, tens. 7/10. 7/10.
That's the end of the session. 18th.
See, when I see someone in a league, right, 25th position is, well, not in a league, sorry, in a team.
P18. 25 minutes.
I mean, I should have known it was an American track from the
The track temp is
The voice speaking
39.
in the
The air
background.
temp is 32.
Which, to be
Celsius.
fair, I did hear and think to myself, that's strange. The voice ain't usually American. Because I play mostly British tracks, I guess. What did we do last time? 60 litres. I wish I saw how much I had left. I tend not to do that for some reason. Okay. Another 25-minute race. I mean, the night race was fun. There's a certain atmosphere that you get from nighttime races that just isn't there during the day. Not that I have anything against day races, of course. But I used to fear them. I honestly used to fear night races. I'm talking a while back, right before I really started sim racing and stuff. When I was just racing, sort of, not necessarily for fun, but just competing at a very basic level, like at a multiplayer level. Man, did not like the thought of a night race. I think what instilled that fear in me was doing night races and rally games, and then losing my headlights. So yeah, I wanted nothing to do with
30 seconds.
with night racing, man, because those weren't great experiences, and I was young. Maybe I'll leave Fortnite for my next stream.
Follow car number 18.
Even the yeah, it's a rolling start. There was a start previously was weird in the last race. Oh, bloody Leclerc in front of me. What's he doing up in 16? Maybe I should make a video of this and then use a what's it called? Bait. Something bait. I forgot it. Damn. They're in eighth. We get 10 places, stuff like that. Everyone's like on the racing line. I'm just here on my own line. It's great.
So this is looking good. P11.
Really need to pull that first corner now.
Track limits.
Why didn't he go past me there? Could have gone on the outside. I even let him.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag.
Second gear just shoots you up that hill, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. He's not fighting, he's really helping. Keeping me in the game. Definitely need more practice.
Alright, mate. Relax. Focus. Keep it smooth. E10.
You know what? Even that is great. Even that, I know it was slow, but it was a lot more controlled, there was a lot more composure. Really more of that. I think he's getting the brakes a little harder. Yeah, really wants to get past me, huh? And he catches up to me in the same spot. And his turn not to go off.
Gap to Todd in front is now 0.7.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Come on, mate. Nicely done. Keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. The leader has just done a 1:45.78. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. It's nice. That's your best lap of the session.
The Lamborghini having makes it bigger.
Your left rear is hot. The actor Todd behind is now 0.8.
Front traction just a little bit. Still getting time though. So no stress. Second gear is really my friend here, I'm loving it. Second gear. Mixed in with a bit of patience.
Okay, mate, you're reeling. Stop. Yeah, the gap's now 0.9.
Made the right move out of that one. That's about 3 tenths.
That time was
Never mind.
1:47.38.
That's my fastest lap.
Now we're in flow state. Now we're moving. Yeah. good. This is good.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
And then a little too hot. No worries, though. We're all
Now
there.
start.
Should have probably short shifted there.
You need to watch your left side tyre temperatures. We think the clerk has gone off. Come on, keep pushing. Sector 2's green. The car in front of us is Todd.
We'll get this guy easy. We'll get this guy so easy.
10th position.
The breeze line. Play with him, huh? He's pulling away. He's pulling away. Okay. All right.
Your left rear is hot. Okay, mate. Don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 15 minutes left. Yellow flag.
All right.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Continue clear. Back to green flag.
Back at this Lamborghini on our asses.
Don't let this guy intimidate you.
Made the middle of this whole section while we move. I've learned to be a bit more humble around that last corner.
Well done, mate.
Still my safety rating good. We're gonna need just a little bit more. We're gonna need, and then let's from this straight to the M2. From the out of the pan and into the file. I've learned how to sort that section out now.
The gap
Says
to
that he
Todd
goes wide.
in front is now 0.29. Yellow flag. You've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, mate.
I've almost lost here. Come here, Todd.
Incident clear. Green flag.
Come here, Todd. I know you can see him in his mirrors. I know he's feeling the pressure. Yeah, I need to take that line.
That's half distance. The fuel's okay.
As Todd wonderfully demonstrated for us. that. You know what? Actually, if I'm gonna use the curb, I'm gonna use the curb. It is what it is.
Yellow flag. Your tyre temps are all good. Green flag, all clear.
A touch better. That's much better. I'm not breaking this line for it. Felt the pressure. Felt it. Deliver it. Heard the knock on the door. Alright, so open it and let the delivery man do his thing. Let it help.
Got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
Pulling away just a touch on the straights. My lights are on.
Alright mate, ignore that fucker in the mirror, stick to your line, nail those exits.
This Lambo is really on. Oh, it's a Ferrari. I thought it was a Lamborghini this whole time. You know what? I think he's earned it. I think he's earned it.
The next car is Francois.
Bentley, alright. One of my favourite cars on this game. I'm not gonna let you have it that easy. Get myself down there. Benny is coming. Jesus. Oh Lord, she's coming.
Clear on the right.
Come on mate, don't panic, we'll get him back.
Safer thing I could do in that situation is let him have it. I won't be out the top 10 though, unfortunately. So frustrated. It's like little mistakes just like that, they add up. Not some good results. Yeah. The M machine coming up behind us now. You can really tell us. No, I don't think I've scanned my way to the top 10, but I didn't necessarily work for it in qualifying, did I? So all the ones that did, are now getting what belongs to them. This is an interesting little battle here.
Defense hard. Make him work for it. The 11.
This was a really nice little battle going on in front of us. And that we seem to dip in and out of.
You've used half your fuel.
Minutes to go.
Don't think about lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
So close to being perfect.
Okay,
So
mate.
close to being
Pass this
perfect.
track. There isn't too much time.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Yellow flag. Track limits. Watch those lines. Clear up the internet. Green flag.
On the right.
Don't give up. Keep him under pressure. The driver in front of us is greeny. Yellow flag. Green flag. All clear.
Yellow flag accepted.
Green flag. Sector 2. The car behind is waiting.
I'm not nailing it just right.
Gap 2, Whiteman behind is increasing.
15
It's
seconds
now
behind us.
16 seconds. Yellow flag in sector 3, P11. Warned about track limits.
And his last couple of these two races, there have been some saves.
Green flag in sector 3.
Tires are starting to struggle now.
The gap to Greeny ahead is increasing. It's now 1.8.
Damn. Already? I really feel like the guy in the BMW, like, has had a shocker at the beginning and has been like on a comeback mission
Just
ever
2 minutes
since.
left, 2 minutes to go.
I should be blaming my tyres or myself here. I'm falling off a little bit, man. I can only hope, listen, I don't wish bad things on people, but I can only hope that these two have a little comment together and we slither our way back into top 10.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Okay, incident sector 3, yellow flag. We think Todd has been hit.
Oh, Todd is in front of us.
Green flag sector 3.
Oh no, but we passed him, didn't we? Yeah. He bit it before. Oh god. That was the greatest race. Right, it's they're close to binning it. These two, I sense a little something.
Leader is on the final lap. Can we do okay?
Okay, mate. The next car is Francois.
Oh god. I made such a meal of that.
Sector 1 is yellow. Yellow flag, 1 more lap to go.
It's a fight between these two, man. What a great race.
Incident's clear, green flag.
These three now. I guess a part of it really, isn't it? So these four. Oh, the BMW's done a beautiful. Oh no, this guy's a back marker. Never mind. Never mind then. Oh, he needs to move though.
Clear on the right. Slow car in.
Wait, he was in a back marker. Hey, that's okay. No wonder he didn't want to give up that place. Oh boy, oh boy. Last lap, huh? We slithered away in the top 10 regardless. Oh, it's a beautiful game. I love this.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Sector 3 is yellow.
It's a beautiful game.
Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
We're in the top 10. Again. I can't believe
It's
it.
finished right.
What a race. What a race. And that's
Good
B10.
result, mate. Well done.
Take it easy, lead lap.
What a race. Wow. Whew. Let's sort our light real quick. another good race. I'm very happy with that. Very, very happy. I don't think we had any incidents that race. Let's go straight into the next one. I completely forgot. I completely forgot we had our next race straight away. So let's get right into that. Let's get right into that. I completely forgot. I think qualifying will still be on or we would have made it to the end of qualifying. I guess we'll find out. This, I think, is going to be our last race. How long are we streaming for? Not too long, I don't think. Less than 2 hours, innit? Oh, about 2 hours on the dot. Okay, yeah. What split are we in? Split 2. So that would be the one. Okay, 8 minutes left of qualifying. Brilliant. Let's get right into it. Let's get right into it. Let's actually check our fuel. And our tires, apparently. Let's put 15 liters in.
Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Pit exit's clear. Push. Okay, mate. We've got 7 minutes to set a lap. Blue flag. Let's get some heat into these brakes. Air and track temps are falling. Air temp is now 23. Track temperature's now 24 Celsius.
And the shot lives on time. Very well.
That's a new fastest lap for Arthur, 2:14.09. New fastest lap for Davies, 2:13.83. Okay, mate. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. flag. Incident clear, green flag.
How has this guy messed up his own?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
How do I want to get another chance to do this? I need it. Man, this cost.
Watch the track limits.
So
Please wait.
frustrating.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
Fastest lap for Highland, 2:13.02.
Yellow
Green flag, you're clear. Brake temperatures are okay. Sector 3 is green.
Why wasn't that allowed? Why didn't that lap count? It's a very frustrating car to drive. I love me some Monza, and that's the only track I've won a league race in. So it's not like, you know, I don't have at least a degree,
2 minutes to go,
a
2
certain
minutes.
degree of skill on that track. And every time I take the M2 there, it's just stinkers of stinkers.
Sector 1 is 0.8, off the pace.
I don't know where the lap
Yellow
didn't
flag in
count.
sector 1.
I really let myself down, I don't know.
Okay, mate, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 2 is 0.6, off the pace.
Well, you're like the fastest lap so far.
It's quite a bit.
Yellow flag.
Don't understand that, man. Really frustrating that.
Incident clear, green flag.
Like I braked like half a meter later than I would normally. I went harder on the brakes, and I don't think I broke traction. The brakes broke traction there.
Yellow flag.
So why did I overshoot? Stuff like that's really frustrating with this car.
Green flag, you're clear. Next sector 1.
There goes all my time.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Green flag in sector 1.
Session is now over.
Top 10 for now.
Cut detected.
All right, last race.
That's the end of the session. 10th position. minutes. P10. The track temp is 24. The air temp is 23 Celsius.
Let's do 40 liters. Again, probably a little too excessive, but better safe than sorry. And we did hold top 10, nice. Hopefully we can keep that position. And just have a clean race. That's my main aim for a lot of these races, is for them just to be clean. And get my safety rating up, both on ACC and LFM. And obviously my ELO as well. And if we can hold at least this position, there would be 3 for 3 this evening for top 10s. That would be nice. But there is also the fact that I am still learning this car on this track. The Schumacher S is at my strongest point as well, so that's an example of where I need to improve. But look, we've done well enough in qualifying to set a good enough time to get us here, so let's be positive. I think it will be good. Gonna have a rolling start. First turn is gonna be interesting. Yeah. I think I'm just going to prioritize playing it safe.
30 seconds.
Let's go.
Follow car number
We've lost
06.
someone. There was a car there, right? On the right, in front of 41.
Stay clear of the curbs.
Like, that's not my mind just playing tricks on me. The thing about these M2s is that you can't drive them like GT3s. You have to show them just that little more care and baby them a bit.
Green light.
Go, go,
Give me
go.
okay. Car on the right.
What a start.
3 wide.
What a start from
Clear on
him.
the right. All clear. Car on the right. 3 wide. All clear. 3 wide. Clear on the right. All clear.
Somehow made 0 contact. Ah, I'm getting sandwiched here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Probably should have got penalised for that, but I'm not going to complain. Another 5 behind us. Got a better run out of there, just about. Can't get it through there. Can't get it right through there. I gave him good space. He didn't want it. Okay, well, you're lost, mate. I'm more than happy to give up spaces. I'll compete. I'll happily compete. But I know when to sort of, you know, pull back a little bit.
E9.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Not great. Not great. You have to be so patient, man. So patient. They don't have the aero and the grip and the downforce that a GT3 car has. And you really have to disconnect yourself completely from your drive, from your regular driving style if you drive GT3 a lot. Still top 10, even before that little incident just then. Oh, come on. So much understeer.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Car in front is.
And I know what I've just said, but I'm bearing that in mind as I'm driving. Oh, come on, dude. Jack off behind us. Very eager to get the overtake. Wasn't having none of that. It's so annoying, man. I feel like it's basic things that this car sometimes just doesn't get right. Maybe I need to stop going so deep in that corner. Not so deep, but maybe I need to take it a bit wide and then come back in.
Positions me, you whistle, guys.
Look, I'm so hard on the brakes. I'm so hard on the brakes, man.
Clear on the right.
don't get it. I just don't get it. With this
20
car.
minutes remaining. You've got 20 minutes left.
I'm really not a fan. I do these races sort of improve. Because cool, I might struggle with it. There are people that don't struggle with it. So clearly, I'm doing something wrong, right? So I do these races to try and figure out what it is I'm doing wrong. I'll struggle to see. Maybe I'm just not babying this car enough. You know, maybe I'm expecting too much from it. Maybe I need to under-expect. So then there's a chance that it will over-deliver.
All right, mate. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Man, it's all over the place. It's all over the place. Like my go-to car for, you know, a lot of GT3 races, or all of GT3 races, I should say, is the 296. And that's a car that just seems to handle absolutely everything you throw at it. May have been my fault there. Oh, a little bit of
Gap in
bumping.
front is increasing. It's now 3.0. Keep it within the track limits.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right.
B11.
Let's see, I want to see where these guys break.
Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Stinker, man.
Car on the left.
Oops.
Clear on the left.
I shouldn't have to nurse this car. I mean, yes, I have to. That's the bottom line, right? But, oh man, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I'm just spoiled, completely spoiled by 296. That just seems to do anything and everything you ask it to. This car really needs some extra finesse.
Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
It's messy.
B12.
It's not pretty. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. And honestly, I would not want to race against myself. I really don't think I want to race against myself, man. It's not a breed sight. I'm learning though. I'm learning. We're getting there. We're getting there, you know?
Okay, mate. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The gap in front is now
15 minutes is too long.
0.48.
15 minutes is way too long. 15 minutes is way too long. We want to get this over and done with, to be honest with you. The relative is flying up. Goodness gracious. Oh, surely, how did I not make time there? How have I lost time through there? What line did I take when I said that line? Damn, like I've lost it, what, 3/10 or so? I'm playing it extra safe there, I know. Maybe I should try second through there. That's 5 cents, man, half a bloody seconds.
That last lap was at 2:15. It's like one floor.
It's tough. It's tough in these streets. Oh! Why?
Yellow flag. Okay, mate. You had some minor aero damage. Stay out. It's not that bad. Incident clear. Green flag. The guy in front
What
is
was that about?
Rinse out.
What was that about? Is he not apologized? I need to check the replay. That was... what? If it wasn't apologized, I'm cool with it. It's gotta be him.
We had halfway mark. Still
Half distance. Fuel looks good.
I thank God we're still able to sort of continue racing. Wow. Wow. That really felt intentional. Never felt like a ram. It just felt like a ram. If it isn't apologized, all good. I've been in similar situations. Can't say I've done that badly, but I've had some stinkers. It happens. I'm gonna have to see the replay though, man. Completely took me out that little battle we were having. Like, I know I haven't been the cleanest. Not even in terms of like, I haven't made any contact with anyone, but just my racing style. It's not the cleanest, but damn, I don't think I deserve that. It has slowed us down. The car is a little bit. The car isn't it's not going like it was. That felt intentional. That felt super
Okay, mate.
intentional.
Keep it nice and smooth. Come on. Let the race come to us. E14.
I wonder how bad that's going to affect my safety rating. And my yellow, realistically. Which is a combination of everything, I think, right? That's a shame. It's alright.
Rinse out. Ahead is increasing. It's now 11 seconds.
That's another one of those corners that has like 2 pots to it.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
And I look forward to watching that replay. I look forward to watching that replay. I cannot believe that wasn't intentional. I put that car out. Like, it was a smash. It wasn't just sort of like a little bump. Yeah, we'll see the replay. The thing is, if I'm gonna end up waiting until the end of the race, of course, should I make it. And usually, if the server disconnects, the whole replay function gets completely bugged. I'll see if I can save it quickly, and then we'll watch it back. Would have been nice to get 3 out of 3 top 10s. I don't think it was going to happen anyway before the incident.
No flags, stay sharp.
Be careful.
Something ahead of us.
There's a slow car behind.
Incident clear,
Incident
back to
does.
green flag.
Hopefully, let's cause some slowdown. I don't think I'm catching them anyway, to be perfectly honest. Oh, it's good to hope. It's good to be positive. I think it's overall been a good evening of racing anyway. I'm not too fast. We've learned another new track, one to add to the list. January's been good for it. January's been really good for it. Like within a month, I think I've learned 4 or 5 new tracks from scratch for the most part. I'm gonna try the down to 3rd at some point as I'm coming up
The
and
attitude
see how much of a
behind
difference
is
that makes.
increasing. It's now 10 seconds.
At least those 2 ain't catching me.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
The only thing that's really helping that crash situation was that I wasn't involved with him at any point. You know, so it's not like, for example, it helps him, it helps his case, but it's not like I did something that would have peed him off or
Falling behind the car
upset
in
him.
front in sector 2.
You know, he was behind the guy that was behind me. So yeah, just unfortunate, I guess. I just cannot get this one right, man. The thing is, I can't get it right because the window of braking area, is so small that either, if you mess it up, you're either overshooting and understeering. This car loves a bit of understeer. Or you brake too short, which is what I do most of the time to play it safe. Not that I intend to obviously do it too short, but I feel like if I brake half a second later, I've seen it happen. It's not just my mind. It's not just a fear. I'm paranoid. I've seen this happen. I'll brake half a second later, 2/10 of a second later, and I'm overshooting. And I feel like I'm very consistent on the brakes. I don't get it. Yeah, we're not doing that again. We're not doing that again.
Slow car ahead.
Because this isn't necessarily the fastest car. The gear ratio is kind
All
of
right, mate. Going out of track limits.
more
Keep
what
watching
like
the
a
lines.
no regular car would be. So it doesn't rev too high. I don't know what it revs to. Let's find out. About 7,500 RPM.
You're reeling. Romano. The gap is now 10 seconds.
I don't think I'm gonna make that second lap in really than 3 minutes, mate. I'll be honest with you. Regardless of what Pat will say. What happened there, by the way? This car's really frustrating, man. I guess it's not the car that's frustrating, it's my driving style with the car that's frustrating. And I find it's difficult to be consistent with this car. I feel
That's
like I'll
half
do
fuel.
things
You've used
the
half your
same
fuel.
at the same time every lap, and yet I'll get different results. Such a finicky car, man. What? One wheel went an inch in before, you know, I usually cut in there. Bit overreactive, isn't it? Dramatic. How have I only lost 3 seconds to the car in front? I don't know.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Right, man, leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
But I play to the guys who can drive these cars, man. Honestly.
Last lap.
Made a couple seconds on 13.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag out. Watch out. And either has finished the race.
Green flag. You're clear of the incident.
Oh, I get 13. Lucky me.
We're at 14.
That's it.
John,
We're done.
best you could. Take it easy. Lead lap.
I could not even tell you what lap that was. Would have been nice to know the lap. How can I like? I need to get like the trace cam. Just late on the brake. Just late on the brakes. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. It happens. It happens, man. Been there. Been there. Been there on probably every track you could name. Honestly, I'm not mad about it. Like it could have been worse. Realistically speaking, it could have been worse. By the end of the day, regardless, it's an accident. It was an intentional, and that's for me is sort of what it is. All right, our safety rating has gone up dramatically. Pardon me. We've now moved on from within 3 races. Pardon me, from E1 to D2, and we haven't yet got the results for the last race, the race that we just did. We got an ELO of 17 from our second Watkins Glen race. Safety rating increase. We're above 4 now, which is great. I wonder when we'll get our results for I think we've just got our results. felt like I saw my ELO go up or change. I don't know if it went up or not. Um, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not great, is it? This ain't great. But we brought it back up. But it looks like it's taking a little dip. It was 1371 at one point. And now it's 55. I wish you could tell me in a bit more detail where exactly things happened. But yeah. Anyway, I won't keep you guys waiting for much longer. I'm going to end it there. It's been a fairly successful race, I think. A successful night, I think. Yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys on the next one. Thank you for tuning in. Have a lovely night, and I will see you another time. Take care.